When your AC stops working, just call the experts at KS Services Heating and Air. They're fast and affordable. Right now, purchase any Bryant energy efficient system and save with 0% interest for 60 months with approved credit. It comes included with a 5-year labor warranty. And our fair price guarantee means that we will always give you 3 quotes for every situation. A good, better, and best. Call KS Services Heating and Air today. We roll on, whatever it takes.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Thursday, the 24th of August. I'm James Spann. Needless to say, all eyes are on extremely dangerous Hurricane Harvey. A good bit has changed since we spoke this morning. Headed for Texas. Of course, the next question is, how will that impact Alabama, if at all? Let's go in there and check it out. There's the water vapor satellite view, and boy, what a dry air mass we have. A nice trough over the eastern states. A really nice August day. Temperatures below average. It's only 82 in Fort Payne and Cullman with sunshine in full supply. 86 in Birmingham. The humidity is low. On the watch warning map around the nation, got a flash flood watch for the southern tip of Florida. That's for a tropical disturbance that could become Tropical Storm Irma at some point in 4 or 5 days, but not affecting us. And of course, Texas is obviously the focus with the approach of Hurricane Harvey. Severe weather for the rest of today and tonight. We are in very dry air here. Tomorrow, we stay in dry air, and Saturday we stay in dry air. Sure looks like we're going to be dry through at least the weekend with all of the action down in Texas. Check the QPF chart. And again, you've got 2 areas with a maximum. One is with the disturbance over South Florida that's going to be coming out across the Atlantic. That might be Irma. And the really big numbers are on the Texas coastal plain with Harvey. The max showing up here is 20.6 inches. Not too far from Corpus Christi, but we've seen situations like this where there could clearly be more rain than this. In fact, it's really disturbing the trend we're seeing. Some of the models keep this thing around until Tuesday of next week in Texas. That is a very long time with potential for catastrophic, life-threatening flooding. Corpus Christi up to Galveston, Houston, and Port Arthur. Here's a look at Harvey. This thing rapidly intensified this morning. Warm water, good ventilation, light winds aloft. This thing is now a hurricane with top winds of 85 miles per hour. And it is now expected to be a major hurricane at the time of landfall. This is the intensity guidance. And boy, what a difference 12 hours can make. This is now forecast to be a strong Category 3 hurricane. And if this verifies, this will be the first major hurricane to make landfall on the United States since Wilma on October 24th, 2005. That's 4,322 days ago. Wow. Here's the official track from the Hurricane Center. And you can see that it comes up onto the Texas coast really late Friday night, around midnight or so, and then it just meanders. It sits there and it goes nowhere. And that's the big problem. This is the tropical storm force wind speed probabilities. And, of course, for the storm surge and the wind issues, that'll be more Corpus Christi. Up in Houston, they'll see tropical storm force winds, probably not hurricane force winds, but obviously flooding is the big problem there. We'll check the other little disturbance. This is Invest 92L that's near Fort Myers. That's going to be moving northeast, and the Hurricane Center now brings it up to a medium chance of developing over the next 5 days. Here's modeling on Invest 92. The models that pick it up move it out to the Atlantic, north of the Bahamas, east of the United States. And most models keep it under tropical storm strength. A few bring it up to a tropical storm. One way or the other, that will not be a player where we are. So let's dive in and check out the GFS. This is the 12Z run tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. This is about 18,000 feet off the ground where the pressure is 500 millibars, troughing over the northeast. Down below that, we are in very dry air. Alabama, sunny, much like today, with a high in the upper 80s. The humidity stays low. And you can see that Harvey is approaching South Padre Island. Saturday, 1 o'clock, we're dry. Harvey is in over South Texas, just huge amounts of moisture being pulled in from the Gulf over the upper Texas coast. Sunday, that thing is just not moving, and we stay in dry air. We might mention a small chance of a shower Sunday, but it sure looks like much of the state will be dry. And Monday, by golly, Harvey is just stuck in the same place. And you can see the concern for some really catastrophic flooding. And again, for us, things still look pretty dry on Monday. This is Tuesday, and there is still no change. The bottom line is this thing basically gets in there and sits all the way until Tuesday. Then Wednesday, we finally start to see a little motion. And Thursday of next week, troughing over the east begins to pick it up. Down below that, the remnant circulation is near Lake Charles, and that would most likely be a day with a pretty good chance of rain and storms. We do think Harvey will affect Alabama toward the end of next week. We'll check the European. It's radically different in the fact that it's got the Harvey circulation over Kentucky Thursday. So a lot of model madness here. But again, I think the best course of action now is to increase our chance of rain here Wednesday night and Thursday. And beyond that, we'll just see how it goes. This is the end of the forecast period. This is Sunday, September 3rd. And again, at that point, you can see we have a pretty good trough north of the state. And down below that, that looks pretty quiet. And that is Labor Day weekend. Sunday of Labor Day weekend. Let's check the QPF. Wow, this is off the GFS. You can see those shades of purple. That's basically off the scale, or almost off the scale. Max is 33 inches, about a little under 3 feet. Southeastern Texas, Southwest Louisiana. European, very similar. 40.80 inches is the max. And that is just brutal. So again, this could bring very serious, life-threatening flooding. Check the numbers. Highs looking pretty good. Mostly 80s and 60s around here for the next 15 days or so. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
AC broken? Just call KS Services Heating and Air. All Bryant energy-efficient systems come with a 5-year labor warranty, and our fair price guarantee means that we'll always give you 3 quotes for every situation. Just call KS Services Heating and Air today.